Welcome to the demo for datafence.ai. We care about your data in the age of AI, and we take care of your data in the age of AI. So the first thing that you're going to do, and we have added both read scopes, so it has now the ability to read your emails and give you information on that, as well as write on your behalf using any kind of AI agent. So it's compatible with most agents. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to connect your Gmail, final approval from Google. I'm going to go to data fence. I'm going to continue. Once I give Google the authorization on my behalf, my email is connected. So it's ability to now I have the ability to read emails as well as send in a safe way. The idea is that this is a safe way for you to use AI agents and not give them full-blown access to all your emails or whatever, because that's not smart or safe. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to register an agent. We're going to delete the old one for this test. So I'm going to say OpenClaw test. Register the agent. I'm going to copy my API key. And then I'm going to set my permissions. So I've connected my email. I've now have to send my permission. So in order for your agent to send emails on your behalf, you can't select the limited. You have to select full, but within that, you can actually limit what emails are actually available for the agent to send to, etc. So here I'm labeling, read, access, and then here if I want enable send email, I have to say it explicitly. And OpenClaw will let OpenClaw test draft emails on your behalf, but every draft will be sent to your pending action, so you actually approve it, and this gives you extra safety and control. So for example, I'm only going to allow sending to an email address, which is so I'm saying, hey, you can write on my behalf, but you can only send to this email address, and I'll need to. And then here it says max cents per hour. You can change that and max cents per day. This is just a way to give you more control than letting an agent just run haywire on your behalf, because that's not safe. So now that we have that, we're going to go to myclaw.ai and tell it to wire. So myclaw is adding my API key. I had already configured the MCP data fence server, and I just have a new API key, so I just gave it a new API key. Obviously, as you know, it's better to add the API key directly into your configuration file within here, myclaw.ai, but I just gave it to the chat, and then I'm just going to delete it later so that, and it auto expires anyway. So, okay, so now that I gave it the new API key, I want to say, show me or help me draft an email. Thank you email to send to I'm actually going to say send. And it's important to keep in mind that I have not given it access to anything else. So I have OpenClaw within myclaw.ai, which is essentially just a virtual machine. I haven't given it access to anything. The only thing I've given it access to is data fence. So it never sees my password. It doesn't have access to my accounts. It can't just go hacking all my stuff. It goes to the data fence, so let's see. For OpenClaw to do what it needs to do, I've asked it to send an email on my behalf. And as you know, DataFence has special controls in place, so it actually has you approve the emails that are being drafted. So here it tells me, hey, I'm going to draft those. Remember that you need to approve them. And the future of sending emails, honestly, will not be going to your email and drafting it. But if you want to send a email and you just kind of tell it what you want it to do, it can do it for you. Okay, so then I am going to go to this link, which is where my pending emails are. And here are the emails. So, okay, this looks good. So these are 4 different types of thank you emails. And I'm like, okay, this is what I wanted. So, I mean, obviously, this is like everybody has their own use case. But I'm going to go ahead and approve and send. Approve and send. Looks good. And since I only wanted sending to one email, and really you could put in the controls that you want. So there we go. And those emails have been sent through DataFence. So now it's both read and write access. We can also go here, and if I want to show you the read access, I can say, hey, only show emails from these senders. So I'm going to say I only want to see TikTok emails. I'm going to add. And then I'm going to tell OpenClaw, I'm going to say, show me all of my emails. And this is the read access that you have. So I've given it read access to my email, but it never actually goes to my email. DataFence passes only TikTok emails. So OpenClaw should think that all of my emails are only TikTok emails. There you go. And that is a demo for DataFence and our new read and write capabilities through Gmail.